So coming soon, we're gonna have Chris Sabat and we're gonna have Sean here at the con, and guess what I brought, guys? So hopefully the lighting is good enough, but check out what I brought at the theaters. I brought a Dragon Ball illustrated book, so it has all the artwork that they released. Well, okay, it's unpackaged, so I might have to do a separate review at home because I don't want to open this yet. Although I might have to open it anyways, so that Chris and Sean can sign the autographs. So, yeah, let's get to that. Okay, so here it is. This is just a tiny example. Well, not that.
She's got her phone out.
Of all the artwork they ever released. Oh, it even has yeah, this is very cool. Pretty awesome. So just a little glimpse of what this book has. This is seems to be like all the artwork that they publish, like for the, you know, especially in Dragon Ball, like how in the ending credits they have all the little you know, nice little posters and stuff like that. Well, that's what they have here. This is pretty awesome. Even states the year when they released this artwork. So it's pretty awesome. I mean, when I have more time and more patience, I'll actually, maybe I might have to do a review or something like that. But for now, I'm saving this book so that Sean and Sabat can be able to sign the book.
Sean, how about you?
My name is Sean Schemmel, and I'm best known as the voice of Goku and King Kai. And lately I've been doing voicing some video games, and we've been working on Dragon Ball Super, obviously. Every Saturday night on Cartoon Network is on, which we're thrilled about. I was strong in Fallout 4, and I did some voices in Dishonored 2 and Halo, and then I played a character in Scooby-Doo, Lego Scooby-Doo, and a couple other things. But it was fun. I'm proud of that, because I got to work with Frank Welker, so I was really excited about that.
Sean called me like crying.
Oh yeah, I was crying. I was totally crying. Frank Welker's in the room, and I couldn't say my lines. Yeah, that's my childhood. Frank Welker, that's what I grew up listening to. So, the only other voice actor I think I could meet that might be Trump, that would be Mel Blanc, and who's deceased. So, I'm not going to be joining him anytime soon, I hope.
If he ever ends up in a session with you, you know that you're in a weird place.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I'm in a session with Mel Blanc. I'm definitely dead.
When you go to the next world, he's there.
He's there. We're doing, what's up? And I can't even do that voice. I can't even do Bugs Bunny. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. And now we're here at Level Up, so we're excited.
And I guess we have time for maybe one more question. And guys, thank you very much.
We're signing.
How about this guy who's been staring awkwardly at us, waiting for his opportunity? He said earlier that he has by far the best question of any question that's ever been asked.
And I think he has a wristband kazoo, is what that looks like. Yeah, like a bubble blower. Is that a wristband? No, your wrist, on your wrist. Is that a bubble blower?
No, the water bottle cap.
And you just cheated?
Yes.
You just said, is that your friendship bracelet with water? You and water will be tight.
Bracelet with Aquaman.
Oh, Aquaman, that's right. Yeah.
Aquaman gave us, you know he did. He totally did.
Fight crime underwater.
He makes clothing out of sea trash.
Sea trash and hands it to humans. Sorry, this has turned into a different question. Yes.
Before I ask my question, I just wanted to point out the last time you guys were here, it was at Wizard World, and you were at the convention center.
No, I was talking specifically about this catchment center, which was at Anime Vegas before that.
Was it?
Yeah.
Ask these guys, they'll know.
Anyway, the greatest question ever is, do you guys ever feel like your roles on Dragon Ball overshadow the other stuff you do, like Tetsumi Saigon Speed Trapper, or Gonard on Kappa Mikey?
Gonard, that's it. Yeah. You know what? It doesn't bother me. It does overshadow it, and I don't care. I mean, it's great. In fact, I like it when people go, oh my God, you're on TV, you did so much stuff. I'm like, yes, I fooled you, haha. Like, I don't want you to be able to pick up my voice every time I'm on a show. Otherwise, it's like, you know, just me instead of the character I'm doing. So,
yeah, I love the fact that DBC overshadows a lot of other stuff.
Great.
Because people get to discover it, or and also it's better that than your work being overshadowed by some dumb sitcom or something that you did that you were totally embarrassed.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that. It's just like, man, I really loved your work on like butt shiners or something like that. It was that reality show about like people who shine people's butts before they go up on stage or something. Strip clubs or something, I don't know.
Butt buffers.
Butt buffers.
Yeah.
Season 5. No, it's cool. I'm really proud. I'm very grateful for the fact that we just continue to get to do this work. And I don't worry that people like Vegeta more than they like, Gyro and Sergeant Frog or something like that.
I never wanted a job like my grandpa had, where he's like going to the same job for 35 years, which voice acting is great because you get to do lots of different voices, but Dragon Ball keeps going. I'm like, wait a second. I will play Goku more than half my life in a few years, almost, at some point.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 48 now, so let's take a few more years. But yeah, I've been doing 18 years. So, yeah, almost. That's a lot,
Eventually, I will be voicing Vegeta for twice my life.
80 years.
Yes. 160 years. All right.
Thank you for your question. Thank you.
When we were doing this, we were just kind of working out of some crappy room in some bank building, recording this show with no air conditioning in the middle of a Texas summer. It was really uncomfortable, and we didn't even realize kind of how important it was to people until, I think the first time it actually ever sunk in was the first time we saw it with our cast on TV.
Well, then we did San Diego. What happened was we did San Diego Comic-Con, and Funimation it was 2001. This is a great story. Funimation had flown us out. Yeah, and this is before Funimation started really taking care of their actors because they had different staff. So they kind of treated us like shit.
Back in the
early days. This is in 2000.
They had no money.
They had no money also. But they also had a marketing guy who was a dipshit who got fired after this. He normally, you go to the thing, we have an autograph table right here, or at a big show like San Diego Comic-Con, you'd have your own booth at the table. Well, he had used that table to put gobs of Dragon Ball toys, and they'd flown at me and Sonny and Chris and Stephanie and Adolny. Was there anybody else? Just us. And they put us in a hotel that was next to like this horrible strip club by the airport, and they put us all in the same room, and including Stephanie. We had to get her own.
I had to buy her room.
So, because we're like, we're gonna have girls, 4 guys, and 2 beds, and we had to roll in a bed, and it was just crazy. So then luckily we happened to be right next to the ElfQuest booth. For those of you familiar with Wendy Penny's work, she happens to be a Dragon Ball fan. So it sunk in for us, I think, at the moment when we had the line so long, we had a 2 or 3 hour line. The fire marshal was called, and Wendy goes, "You can use our booth to sign." And they had the toys there, and then we were just sticking out on the edge. And when we saw this crazy line at San Diego Comic-Con, that's kind of when it sunk in for me.
Yeah,
that was crazy. Yeah,
it was amazing. We went to our first trip to Australia. We took together. They took us up this elevator, and when they opened the elevator doors, it happened to be like right where the panel or the signing was supposed to be.
Oh yeah,
it does. And there was a group of Australians are. Firstly, insane people to start with, and they're insanely big fans of Dragon Ball Z. So when the doors open, I'd say, look at your group here, multiply that by like 20,
yeah.
All these people just like, wow!
Yeah, it was crazy.
Speak Vegeta, speak Vegeta, speak him!
They do the voice, they say speak it. It was very cute. And we've been back subsequently at least 15 times or more.
We have been super lucky. Not only have we had a chance to do the series, we even got a chance to do a temporal do-over on the series, and we got
for Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Yeah, so we got to actually do the series again with better translation. That was a lot more accurate. And I know some people have their opinion as to which one they like more. But Dragon Ball Z Kai, if you haven't watched it, it's something you probably should watch because it really is the true story of Dragon Ball Z. It's
in 1/3 the time.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been awesome. It's just been a great
This is the best part. Like, you're in the booth and you're busting your ass and you feel like it's a thankless job, and then you come and get thanked, and it's amazing and gratifying. So thank you.
The other great part was just sitting here, like, doing a panel with a girl with cat ears and a surgical mask on, recording the whole
Who
thing.
wants to show us her phone case real bad?
I'm not impressed.
It's a cool case, but yeah, it's all right. She's watching a movie. She likes us and like the Moana movie. She watches at the same time. What movie while we're okay? Yes. What's your question, sir?
The question is what advice would you give to anybody out there, voice acting or any sort of career out?
Don't do it. No. This thing's dying.
It depends. If it's someone who sounds like me, I usually just say, no, it's just too tough. I wouldn't get into it. But if it's anybody else that doesn't sound like me, has a higher voice or female, I usually give them lots of advice.
So I'm not going to give you any advice because your voice is in my vocal range roughly, but it's not in his vocal range. So he will give you.
I can tell you this though, that acting business has changed dramatically over the last 18 or 20 years. When you were first doing it, it wasn't as easy to record yourself in your house. There wasn't as much technology to have really good home studios in a very easy way. I mean, but now everyone has it. You can record. People can record all over the place. They're sending auditions all over the world when they're auditioning for things. So it's getting exponentially harder to be a voice actor.
Plus the union and plus with producers, you know, trying to take more and more residuals away from us from various contracts. The heyday for voice acting in cartoons is like the 80s and early 90s, where they still have really good, crazy residuals. But now you can even do a show, a popular show that's on YouTube, that's on Netflix, with a huge cast, and get zero residuals on the contract, which the union's trying to work out right now. So it's in terms of getting into an industry that's slowly being squashed of its lifeblood, it's hard for me to recommend, but it is a very enjoyable craft.
If you enjoy it, you can tell people like to try and get it involved in as many things you can around it. Yeah, because you might end up finding that while voice acting is something that sounds neat to you, you might find that you're a great audio engineer, or you might actually be a really good writer, or you might be a good, post-production guy, or you might actually work great on film sets. I know they do a lot of shooting of films out here.
Oh yeah.
Get involved with the film industry. Just get involved with the industry
generally, and you'll find your way. You'll fall, as long as you keep trying and working it, you'll fall into what's right.
Just keep honing your voice acting skills, and then at some point, someone's going to go, "Oh man, we needed somebody to do this voice for this trailer," and like, we can't get the guy, and you can go, "I could give it a shot."
Yeah, it happens a lot. That kind of stuff happens a lot, oddly enough.
And a lot of times, video editors, when they're doing a commercial, they sometimes do their voice to the scratch, and then the client gets so used to hearing that voice.
That happened to me on Halo. The scratch was put in by a British guy, and they weren't going to do it. They wanted to do like a Worf impression. They said, "No, just do the British guy." And so we totally changed the voice in the session just because they were married to the scratch track.
Yeah.
And if that scratch track's good enough, they'll just use you. So that's one way. But study acting also.
Yeah, stay involved with acting. Get involved with as much stuff as you can.
Then move to a place where they do it.
I don't even know too many voice actors that can exist solely on voice acting. Like, a lot of people have to do a lot of other things. So just try and be diverse. Be smart.
Yeah. You're welcome. Thank you.
Take lots of pictures. Work Dragon Ball.
I'm here at the autograph panel, and Sean just signed the autograph of this awesome Dragon Ball book. So obviously you can't really stay here too long. I don't want people to see I'm here recording this. There you go. In case you guys are wondering, this is how long that line was. This is the long line to get your autograph signed by Vegeta. I got to go through one, that one was much shorter.